Before some of you get encouraged by the words that's about to occur, let me take you deep like the roots under the dirt. There's more than physical proof that my family were here first on this part of the earth, but hella foreigners still treat us like jerks. Brother Malcolm X said it best, the Emancipation Proclamation is not authentic, but my people who still don't get it yet. I mentioned before about the Columbus formula. Once alcohol came to our lives, that really destroyed us. Not sort of. Kidnapped my ancestors, literally sold us, is how they mold us. Displayed us like storefronts. Vendidos are like, so what? But get scared when they're by themselves and see me post up. They remind me of a donut with a big hole in their body. That's what I call having no guts. It starts in the mother's stomach. The unborn is surrounded by ignorance and they can't walk away from it. Just literally stomach it, not even crawl, forget about running from it, and still have a chance for racist cops gunning at it. Why? Because they feel that they can. Obviously they don't give a damn. The majority are Ku Klux Klan members in our Cemanahuac land. They cannot take us man to man, so they use vendidos as their eyes and hands to set us up, either to get wet up. They know it's messed up and monopolize our continent, giving us breadcrumbs, barely to eat, completely exhausted physically. We will reach victory when we reach true liberty. I don't give a fuck about a Nazi that spot me. Keep thinking you're Rocky until you're in the ground where rocks be. Nican Tlaca, Anahuac, Tawan Tinsuyu, Cemanahuac, Turtle Island, not the American KKKs that you knew. We will take back what's collectively ours. Let's arm ourselves with true knowledge, then gain strength, develop power. Detox from colonial germs in and outward. Eliminate cowards every second, minute, and hours. Days, weeks, months, years, and decade. When that day comes, my young ones, we will yell checkmate. We will no longer bow down to a bunch of racist clowns, point blades of obsidian and say who's the minority now. Since October 12th, they had evil's intentions. 1492 to be exact, still haven't got rid of them, because it's mostly our people who's building shit for them. Who's them, you ass? It's the European white supremacists. They hide their guilt by accusing my peoples that we are racist, which doesn't make sense, besides being a pain in the anus. 2014, we are currently the majority. You can't ignore me, all cameras do is record me. Decolonizing your mind isn't easy. The longer you stuck in the matrix, the weaker you get mentally deep in your central nervous system. White supremacist cops want to purposely throw us in prison, hoping we all get life sentence. You cannot trick me about the word mixed breed, because Spanish Europeans were mixed Greek, Hebrew,Indi, and Africans, and integrated with Portuguese and French, Muslim Moors, and present Canary Islanders northwest, northwestern coast of Africa. And this was before the 1492 massacre. So Spanish Europeans were more racially mixed than my people, but they don't call themselves mestizo, they're the criollo Latinos. Nican Tlaca means we the people here. Nican Tlaca, they think we people disappeared. Many think colonialism took care of us, but really tearing us up. We people didn't disappear, you just mislabeled us. We are not Indians or Indios. Our origins is not from India. My peoples are not from South Asia, in case you didn't know. We are not from Spain, because my ancestors' lengua es indígena de este continente. Yes, I'm being serious. Certainly we're not Latins, because we didn't speak Portuguese, French, or the Spanish language. And we are not related to an Italian who was a map maker. He never visited lands named after him. Americo Vespucci, some are thinking who's he, because they're in the zone where fools be, and full of shit where bulls be. I am a native, yes, ancient owners of these lands. That means I'm certainly not any kind of an American. America represents a form of European colonialism, an attempt to exterminate any uprising indigenous that demand all of our lands back, from President Tierra del Fuego to President Alaska, and they expect us to stay mellow and throw us in reservations, barrio housing projects. Even vendido house slaves treat us like perros. Do I care what happens to them? Más o menos. Vendidos and vendidas are the ones being played like Legos. They want pale skin so bad they bleach themselves and get colored contacts, chemicalizing their hair blonde and get Botox. 500 plus years, we still poor in our own lands. The mass media is so trash, it continues getting more bad. Hugo Chavez will always be remembered as a Nican Tlaca hero, not like Ollanta Humala, a Spanish-speaking president vendido. Speaking of which, Edward James almost and got heart too. Being part of a racist-ass cartoon will really scar you. in that film American Me that was made caused thousands of my young Nican Tlaca to the grave at an early age. Eva Longoria, vendida. Gregory Nava, vendido. Cemanahuac, also a big piece of shit in case you didn't know. Before you end this with the cut, there's much for me to say and such. I will expose more vendidos to have a better chance who we can trust. Tlazocamati.